Hi everybody, it's Janice Thompson here from JazzleDazzleCrafts.com. Today I am officially starting my Sunday suite, or a play on Sunday suit, but it's our Sunday suite theme that I'm going to carry on throughout the celebration period. So the idea is each week I'm going to concentrate on a suite from either the new spring summer catalogue or the annual catalogue. Now the spring summer catalogue runs from the 3rd of January right through to the 31st of May, and our annual catalogue, it runs until the 31st of May as well. So at the moment you can buy from either of those catalogues. Well, from the 3rd of January you can buy from the spring summer as well, and during the period of celebration you can, which is the 3rd of January through to the 31st of March next year, every £45 that you spend you may choose an item from the celebration catalogue. And during each of the weeks I will incorporate some of the celebration sets along with whatever suite that I'm going to promote. But today I've come on just to show you this envelope box that I've made using my envelope punch board. And I'm using this week's suite that we're going to be featuring all week on my blog, and possibly if I've got time I'll do another tutorial video. It's using the Tutti Frutti suite, which is in your spring summer catalogue. I can't show you the pages in the catalogue at the moment, but in that suite there is a lovely stamp set. Let's put the item away just now. Can you pan out a wee bit so that you can see this properly? So we have the fruit basket stamp set, and if you want to buy as a bundle along with these 4 punches, the itsy bitsy fruit punches, if you can buy the set of punches and the stamp set separately, but if you buy them together as a bundle you save 10%, so that's, you know, that's quite a good offer. But these are so cute. There's a pear, a pineapple, a slice which could, I guess, be an apple slice, an orange slice, or you can make it into a watermelon slice, and there's a wee strawberry. And again, if you look at the stamps, we've got strawberry stamps, an outline one and infill. We've got pear with the outline and the infill. We have, which I think is meant to be watermelon here, and the same for pineapple down here. We've got some lovely greetings, but happy birthday to you, you are the sweetest, we make a great pair, hello, and then there's to or from if you want to make a tag. There's a itsy bitsy tiny wee heart there. There's yay, and there's friend, so you could have hello friend, which is what I'm going to put on what I'm going to make for you today in this video. We have a fruit bowl and we have a fruit basket. So again, you can make them, you can be able to make lots of things, and no matter how many ideas that you see on Pinterest or on YouTube, I'm sure you can come up with even more ideas yourself. So I'm going to put the punches and the stamp set to the side. I'm going to show you how I made this box. Now the box I have sized so that it can take some notelets. The original Stampin' Up! Notelets, the ones that are in the catalogue, these ones. Okay, so at the moment I've popped 4 into this box. Again, I've started making the notelets into cards, but I've not finished. I will show you that as another tutorial, what I did with the cards. But I've made a magnetic closure here. I've also messed up and got some ink on it, which I'll sort out later. And then a belly band with some stamping, and I've used the Pool Party shimmer ribbon that's in the annual catalogue in addition to the sets that I'm using. Now I'll show you the, whoops, I've got bits everywhere. I've tried to have everything prepped, but it's just part me, how I am. I get in a muddle, and so you know that's what you get when you communicate with me. So I'll let you have a quick look through this designer series paper. So we've got bananas with yellow stripes on the pack. Now I think at first I thought they might be passion fruit, or guava. Someone can correct me on that. Or papaya, maybe? Papaya, do you think? And on the back of that it's black spots on white. Then we've got strawberries and blueberries with white spots on navy, night of navy. That's the same. I'll let you see both sides. Then we have pool party with some watermelon, and on the other side of that a nice little spotty pattern which is mainly rich raspberry on white. Are you seeing that okay? Then the next one we have is kiwi fruit, and it's got black and white stripes on the back. Then another watermelon one in the deep colours, and on the back of that a nice red wee pattern there. And then raspberries with a nice leaf with it, and a nice pattern with garden green on the back. I'm sorry about the shadows, but I've still not cracked the lighting. Maybe someone can give me a bit more advice on lighting so I can improve that for you. A nice kind of border pattern, stripy pattern there with all the colours that are in this set, and a lovely lemon lime twist background on that. Just that one. I've showed you that one. Oh, this is a nice spotty one here. A nice pattern using nice colours in there, and I think that's Calypso Coral on the back with a nice wee chevron pattern. Then we have this citrus fruits pattern with a nice easy pattern on the back. I like that. So that's that one. And then today we're going to use this one with the pears and apples, and it's on a crumb cake background, and then on the back of that it's got a rich raspberry pattern. So I'll put the papers away just now and crack on, because this is probably going to be quite a long video and I'm sure you want to cut to the chase and get the box made. Put that in there. Okay. Right, so I have already cut my card to size for the base of the box. I'm going to get in my envelope punch board here. So what I've done is I've cut, so you'll get one box from one sheet of cardstock, although you do need another piece from another piece of cardstock for the belly band. But again, you could use designer series paper for the belly band, but because this designer series paper, the Tutti Frutti one, it comes in 6x6, it's not long enough for the belly band, which is why I've stuck with the cardstock. So anyway, we have cut the cardstock to 21 centimetres by 21 centimetres. That's here. And I don't know if you've not used the envelope punch board before, it really is quite easy. So what we have to do is, the first measurement that we need on this is 8 centimetres. So the centimetres are along this bit here and the inches are along the top. Okay, I think I used it the envelope punch board in the last tutorial I did, so again you can always look back at that, and I did make little treat pouches with it using this Tutti Frutti designer series paper as well when I was introducing the catalogue, so you might want to go and have a look at that video that I filmed last week. which will tell you a bit more. So what you do is you line up the edge with the first measurement that I need here, and that's 8 centimetres. This is just a bit more complicated than doing an envelope in that we need to do 2 measurements on each side. So I've got my 8 centimetres, and I slide the scorer down the channel, which is already there, and then I push there. Okay, and then the second measurement I need is 10.5. So again, it's line it up on the measurement, make your score line using the channel that's there to follow, and then ker clunk plunk, ker clunk. Okay, so you end up with 2 notches there made by pushing that. So then you turn it around 90 degrees, and what you need to do now is line up this little marker here, you line it up with the first mark that you made. Now I'm actually going to have to add a light here because I cannot see that in the light, which is probably going to cause more shadows. But I think I need to do a course on lighting for filming, but I've clearly not got a good setup here for that. That's better, I can see the channel now. So you need to line up that guide thing into the channel that you made on that. You're not worried about measurements now. Once you've done the first 2 measurements, you don't worry about the measurements again. You're just following the lines that you've already made. So again, scoring tool, which is not going into the channel properly. I can do this no bother. The minute I start filming, I start making mistakes. What's that about? Okay, so again, guideline into the second channel. I'm going to come from here because I seem to be getting it wrong. There we go. Again, through 90 degrees again. Lining that up so that it's right in the middle of the channel, and then make your line, clunk, and then again into the line. You'll get your own rhythm. I clearly haven't got my rhythm. I do have a rhythm when I'm not filming for some reason. I just seem to be struggling. It's because my head's thinking about what I'm going to say instead of concentrating on what I'm doing. Anyway, so the last one again, so you just follow through all the way around, following your lines, if you've made them in the right place, of course, which clearly I'm not. So there we go. And then the second line, line that up there, and you'll see that the channels then meet, so you'll then know that you've done it properly. So I'm going to put the board out the way, but keep my score tool for burnishing because I don't know where my bone folder is. It's disappeared on me. Okay, I think actually I've been using it in the other room where I'm actually making some wedding invitations for someone at the moment. I've got 2 jobs going on at the moment with commissions. So I'm going to burnish all my folds, and I'm having a problem here. The corner on that's catching on everything. Oh, I'm going to bring my envelope punch board back, and I forgot to show you the feature on this. On the back of it there is a corner rounder, which is extremely handy and just improves the look of everything. There we go. Not a lot of cutting in this either. I hope you're seeing it. Because I'm so short, I'm so far away from the screen when I'm crafting. I can't really see what's happening on the screen. I'm burnishing all the folds. So it's going to kind of fold over that way. So two things that I did on the last box. I mean, I'm making this up as I go along, but I'm going to have that as the top flap. So for the top flap, what I'm going to do is just cut into the line, just down that one and down that one. Okay, and on the bottom ones here, what I did is just so that I get a nice neat finish, I'm going to take my ruler on the diagonal of that bottom tab there and another score tool, and find this one's out of my scoreboard, and just make a diagonal score there like that from the bit where the two lines cross to there. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to fold that back on itself so that because I find if I cut these lines, sometimes I don't cut very accurately, but by doing that you get a nice tidy finish. So there you go. So two flaps there. Okay. So that'll close down over the flaps, so that'll make that tidy-ish, that side. So then I need to apply some glue. So I'm going to use Fast Fuse, which is always my glue of choice. I find it stays stuck. I find it easy to use, although I will agree it took me quite a while to get friends with it. Now I've got several of them. I have one in every room in the house because I use Fast Fuse for household things as well. So I'm going to put a little bit of Fast Fuse in here where on that wee diagonal fold tab. Well, of course there's none on that, but of course we're filming, so it's all going to go wrong. Of course it is. Right, so and then I'm actually going to turn it over to do that. On these inside flaps, I'm just putting a line of glue. I mean, you can use any glue you want, but Fast Fuse is my go-to glue. So just fold that in a bit, but we'll do one side at a time. So I'm just, can you see what I'm doing here? I'm just lining up. You probably need an extra hand here, but just to make sure that corner is, and then get your hand in. Can you see that join there, how neat that is? I think it's neat anyway, and then just flatten it, firmly do that now, and going to do the same on this side. Fold the diagonal fold in, and don't stick it all down until you're happy that it's tidy and neat. So that's okay. So there we go. Maybe it's gone in a bit far, hasn't it? I wonder if I can just, right, that's it. Use your eyesight and then firm it all down when you're happy. Probably not perfect, but there you go. And then that'll hold in there, and there you go. Now just get the magnets out. Of course I hadn't prepared earlier. Now these are magnets I got on eBay, I think, from a company called Spider Magnets. Now they're tiny, tiny. I don't have the sizes written down on here, but I will find out what the size is and and put it on the blog that goes. Don't worry about all the measurements for this project because I will put them on the blog. Whoops. These magnets are so good. They are. Look, I've got a whole pile of them together. I am struggling. Right, 1 and 2. I'll put them quite far apart on my. Just so I'll put all this away again. Obviously they're pretty small. Make sure if you have small children in the house, make sure that they can't get near these because you don't want them swallowing magnets. So I pop them away in my drawer out of the way again. And the secret to me for magnets is glue dots. So I'm just putting a glue dot on the back of this one and then popping that in the middle there. Okay, and then pop the other magnet on top of that magnet so that when I stick it down here I'll know it's lined up. I'm just going to get the other glue dot off with my pokey tool. These 3 glue dots are just the perfect size for these magnets. So then very carefully close the box up, stick it down. Maybe should have had something inside the box to help with the sticking. Oops. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that again. The glue dot's stuck. I'm going to pop something. What can I pop inside to give me a